Hey guys, Matthew here with VBodies Fitness. Today I'm going to show you a workout we do all the time in my studio, and we call it body care flow. And we're standing upright the entire time, so you don't need special exercise clothes or to be in a gym. You can do this workout anywhere. Let's get started. We're going to start with your hands on your hips and spiral your hips. Now, while we spiral, let's go over just some of our ways that we care for ourselves. So today, identify. Is your back feeling just right? Is it feeling too tight or too loose? In that, we know exactly how to care for our body. Now we're going to shift your hips side to side. If your back is too tight, you want to loosen up a little bit on this stuff. Don't worry about holding yourself in rigid positions. If your back is too loose, you want to squeeze your abs up, firm. Tighten things up a little bit while you do these movements. Squeezing your abs firmly is going to give your back a foundation of safety as you do these moves. Now we'll change direction on your hip spirals. Remember which way you went first and go the other way. 3 more. Last hip spiral. And let's stand really nice and tall. Good, now from here we'll march out your legs. So stand as tall and straight as you can, like a Buckingham Palace guard. And then march your leg up as high as you can. Noticing you have to balance on your standing leg, and you also have to be strong in these muscles to pull that leg up higher than your hip. 4 more marches. 3, 2, don't let your mark shrink you. 1, good, stop with those feet and knees all the way together. Now we're going to balance for 1 minute on each leg. Lift your right foot up 1 inch. Keep your hands on your hips and stand really nice and tall through your posture. Take a deep breath. Now you don't have to look at the screen. You can look down at your foot here. I'll prompt you well so you know what to do. Now, if you have your balance, start to draw your right leg up higher than your hip. I call this king crane. Stand nice and tall. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and step down. Good guys, march it out. All right, here we go. Next one. Step your feet all the way together. Spread those toes out wide. Create stability in your right leg and pick your left leg up 1 inch off the floor. Take deep breaths and tell your body to balance. If you find yourself getting the wobbles, that's cool. Own the wobbles. Get them and love them, because everybody, even top athletes, get the wobbles and need to still train. All right, now you got stability. Now let's draw that left leg up above your hip. So that knee is way up there for king crane. Stand tall and open your chest nice and wide. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, and down. All right, good balancing. Let's step those feet and knees on out wider. Okay, you get a little turnout. Step out so the width challenges you. Now we're doing a classic move called hip shifters. I learned this move doing martial arts, but it's great for Pilates as well. You can reach your hands out in front. You want to pull your hips back and then over to the side. And then stand straight up, stretch at the top, back and to the side. And let's do 4 more hip shifters. 3, 2, 1. Extend and stretch your body. turn your body to the right and dive down towards your right knee. Just make contact with your right knee. Tuck your chin nice and deeply and stretch like you're trying to tuck your forehead down towards your right knee. Don't try to go down to your foot right now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you reach your arms out, way out, and you rainbow over the top. Twist to the left. Bend your back, or flex your back, and dive towards your left knee. Stretch out the low right side of your back, maybe your hamstrings or your inner thighs. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Take a deep breath and stretch. Wide open. Then dive. Put your hands on your thighs and stretch through your upper back. You see, we're not going all the way down like we're trying to do in yoga. Just a little stretch. Now let your arms hang heavy. Tuck your chin deep. And roll out your shoulders side to side. We're stretching out your neck, stretching out your shoulders, and your upper back. 2, 1. Good. Lift the arms high. Take a deep breath in, and let's relax and move on. Now you just walk your feet in and get a good foundation with a foot under each leg. Now we're going to focus on taking care of our upper bodies from our rib cage, i.e. our middle back, up. A lot of us have neck pain and shoulder pain. Well, a lot of that pain and achiness actually comes from tightness in our spine. So we do a move in VBodies that's totally unique, and it's called SLINKY spines. So what we do on SLINKY spines is we're first thinking about moving from the core. So as you choose a direction and roll and spiral your upper body around, feel your abs and your back muscles leading this move, and your head and your shoulders are just rolling around like a bobblehead on top. One more. Slinky spine down. Now roll yourself up and stack tall. Take a deep breath. Now if that felt weird, do it again tomorrow. This move you'll get so much better at if you just do it a few times. Now let's go the other direction. Remember the way you went first, and go the other way. Slinky spines. We're thinking about side bending and then opening up your back and your chest. Spiraling back around to the center. And let's go 2 more, your second direction. 1. Good, and stack nice and tight. Now, tall. Now your back might feel a little loose, okay, mine does. Squeeze your abs up nice and firm, okay, as we go on through these series. Now, tip your head to the right. We're gonna do a move called TICK-TOCKS. Tip to the left, and then side bend. Watch my arms, it's like a toy soldier. Able to side bend. See how far you can slide your arm down your leg. This side bend is a cardinal direction for our spine. No matter what the state of your spine is, whether you have maybe a herniation, or maybe you have some pain in a disc or in your muscles. These movements are like WD-40 for your spine. This is exactly what it wants to do. Now we're going to take that side bend a little deeper. So let's side bend to the right. Then bring your left arm up and over. Stretch deeply down to the right. Now keep the tension on your line. If your back is achy and it doesn't feel good, you need to ease out of this move. We're going to twist. So both hands are down by your right leg. Bend your knees just slightly. And then fold down towards your right ankle. Really deeply stretching the low left side of your back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, like a caterpillar, just unwind. Woo. Take a deep breath. And let's go to the left. Side bend. Right arm over the top. Deep breath. Twist. Bend your knees slightly as you deeply stretch the low right side of your back. Tuck your chin deeply so your neck isn't fighting the stretch. Don't try to watch your screen right now. I'll prompt you when to roll up. 3, 2, 1. Ready? And let's unroll like a caterpillar. Good. Now we're going to work on our shoulders and our necks. Let's start off with shoulder rolls. So you're lifting the shoulders up, elevating them, then rolling them back into retraction and down into protraction. Now when you retract, really open up. Look at these shoulder rolls. They're not lazy like you see people at the gym. We're using our entire body and our spine to roll our shoulders and really liberate our necks. Oh, let's go last shoulder roll. And let's stay nice and tall. After shoulder rolls, there's a couple of movements that we need to do with our shoulders that are not natural per se, but they will be very soon. These two movements are called protracting the shoulders, or rounding them down and forward, and retracting the shoulders, or rounding them down and back. I'm going to turn to the side, and you can see my shoulders and the muscles that hold the shoulders in place, and you'll see the two positions. So we're going to do a move called protraction. So you're rounding your shoulders down and forward. Interlace your fingers. Lengthen the back of your neck by tucking your chin to your chest. And use your pec muscles and your triceps to spread your shoulder blades wide on your back, i.e. protract your shoulder blades. And then stretch those spine muscles that are underneath your shoulder blades. If you're at the computer, driving, or even holding good posture, these muscles get tight. You see the round shape in my back? 3, 2, 1, and stack tall. Now the inverse of that move is retracting the shoulders, rolling the shoulders down and back. Notice we're not up here, guys, not elevating the shoulders, down and back. Now retracting stretch, interlace your fingers, open your chest wide, pull your shoulders more down than back. Now let's do this again. Roll out of it a hair. Six-pack squeeze. Squeeze it up tight. And now open back up. Chest wide. Shoulders retracting. Triceps pulling downwards. And now you feel the truth of that shoulder stretch and the chest and back stretch. 3, 2, 1, and relax it. Now we're going to isolate our neck muscles and slowly rotate its head through your full range of motion. One more circle. Excuse me, one more orbit of your head. Then stop at the top. Now, tick-tock, just with your neck. See how we're not moving the shoulders this time? So we're really isolating your neck muscles. 2, 1. Hold a stretch that feels good. This stretch right here, down to the right, feels really good for me. I'm stretching out my jaw, my shoulder, my neck. Deep breath into that stretch. And let's stack tall. Good. Now remember the direction you orbited the first time. Go the other way. 4 big orbits. Stand tall through your posture muscles. Let those shoulders just sink down, relaxing. And stop on a stretch that feels good. If that stretch to the right felt good, go to the left. 3, 2, 1, and tall. A couple more movements our neck is made to do. One is to turn our head no. Without turning your shoulders, turn your head 180 degrees. With your eyeballs leading the way in each direction. Feel which direction your neck turns better towards and hold the stretch on the other side. Ooh, I don't turn as well this direction. Stretch. 3, 2, 1. Now ease out of that. Now there's another movement our neck is made to do, and that's a giant yes. Stretch your neck down and then nod your head yes. Reaffirming that we're taking the best possible care of our bodies right now. Now I'm going to turn sideways. You don't turn. Nod your head yes and down and start to roll down. Like a caterpillar, bending your knees slightly until you've rolled down into a neat little package, a neat little bundle down by your feet. Don't try to look up at the screen. Keep your eyes looking at your legs. Sorry, that was a loud breath. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, unwind like a caterpillar from the legs, from the low back, from the upper back and shoulders, and then stack nice and tall. We're gonna finish off this series with a move we do every day in VBodies, and it's called SWAN dives. So you step your feet all the way together, then take a deep inhale and pull your arms up like wings. Stretch at the top. Then on the exhale, flex, and then fold down into that neat little bundle at the bottom. Roll yourself back up. Ready again. 5 more swan dives. Deep inhale. Tuck into a bundle and roll it back up. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see how straight my back is. Ready? Deep inhale, 2 more swan dives. Exhale, flex and fold, straight spine, then bend your back. Tuck into a bundle and roll it back up. Last one, swan dive. Deep inhale, extend. Total body stretch, put a big smile on your face. Deep exhale. Dive down, tuck into a ball. Deep breath in. Look, you got your hands way down there. Take a deep inhale and roll it on up. 3, 2, 1. You've done a great job this workout. Let's finish up with some deeper stretching that supple ladies and limber fellas do very naturally. You do these a couple times with me and you're gonna start to be an expert at it right away. You wanna step your legs out a little bit wider. Remember how we started with that standing split stretch? Now you wanna work out a little bit wider. Make sure your knees are not buckling in like this. If that happens, you need to step in just a little bit. Rotate those knees out. Let's go to rainbows. Deep inhale. Extend. Twist to the right. Dive deeply down toward your right foot. Work your way out if you need a little more space. Tuck your chin deeply towards your right knee. Bend that right knee a little bit and then straighten it. Do that again. Bend that right knee a bit and then straighten it. You feel that hamstring stretch? Feels good on me. 2 more. Now, walk that rainbow down to the center. Good, I'm looking up here, but you shouldn't be. You want to tuck down. Tuck that chin deeply. You can see the wall underneath you. If you need more space to get down, you can put a pillow down in front of you. You can put a box in front of you. And you can prop your hands on something that'll help you out. Walk on over to the left side. Stretch deeply down towards your left leg. Make a connection with your leg. Then bend that left knee and straighten it. Bend and straighten, okay? If you have knee pain, ease off of this just a little bit. And straighten. Now back to the center. Get real slinky now. And extend yourself up. Reach up and out. X stretch. Now a windmill. Twist your body. Touch one arm down towards your middle and flex at your hips. This is an ancient move. You'll see people do these with all sorts of weights. I like windmills done just like this. Take a deep inhale, lift. Twist. Last one. Twist. Inhale, lift. Now walk your feet in like Elvis Presley. Walk, 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 walk. Good. Back to the center. Rock up on the balls of your feet. Now, if your knees do not hurt, we're going to do a move called a KOSSACK squat or a classic Russian squat. Lift your heels high. Keep your balance on your toes or the balls of your feet and lower yourself down. Good, stay down here. This is like good stuff for those knees. Give them some, not bouncing, but pulsing. You can put your hands down, stretch, shift those hips a little side to side. Now, pull your heels down to the floor as you fold. Let's try that again. Lift the heels, open back up. You should see me on the screen. Hello. And heels down, fold, deep inhale, and from the bottom, exhale, roll it on up. Let's finish stretching out the front of our hips. So you're going to step out and then turn. You're turning to the right. And we're trying to stretch out the front of your left hip. Now take a deep inhale, lift, triangle, dive down towards your front ankle. Only if these moves feel good. These are higher level limbering moves. Fellas, this might be real hard to start. You want to bend your knee a little bit. Make sure you're not jamming your kneecap back. Both hands on the ground. This is a fan favorite in VBodies studio here in Austin. Spider-Man stretch. So if we do it on our fancy machines. 4, 3, 2. Now here's what we're gonna do is mirror this. So let's just spin it on over to the left, and we're in Spider-Man. If you got strong hands, strong fingers, make some claws. If it hurts your fingers or wrists, go flat. And straighten that front leg, triangle. Ooh, this one's tighter on me. Keep that front knee slightly bent, especially if you can lock out your leg or you got super tight hammies. 2, 1. Good, now pull yourself up with balance and finish with that right hip stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it back in, Elvis Presley back in. Let's finish with victory stretch. Feet together, deep inhale and arms up like a V. Deep breath in and exhale, relax. Thanks for working out with us today. I'm Matthew with VBodies Fitness here in Austin, Texas. And this is Texie, my sleepy boxer pup. You'll see her a lot in our videos. What's your victory body? Let's define it together. I'll see you on VBodiesFitness.com.